for the motion to adjourn the closed session, correct?
Right.
Unanimous.
Okay.
So I will,
We're now live, Bob.
I'll
Yes.
I'll reopen the special meeting. Now we call the roll, just present or not present.
Got it.
Go ahead, Kim.
Mr. Gallagher,
Yes.
Mr. Zazali,
Here.
Dr. Chen,
Present.
Mr. Dews,
Present.
Mr. Burnett.
Here.
Any other business that we need to take up tonight?
Just a matter that came up in discussion with Jackie and I today about establishing quorums, who's possible, who's attendance. The issue is the person who sends out the calendar invite and the person who's responsible for establishing quorums are not the same person. And I sort of implied, why are we calling, emailing, texting people to find out if they can come make it to meetings? The calendar invite should stand as your record of whether you're going to make it or not. Accept the invitation, reject it if you're not, and then tentative if you're not sure, and put a note in there that if you have to make it, you will rearrange your schedule. And Jackie said, well, that calendar is not visible to whoever else. So somewhere along the way, I live and die by my calendar. So when I accept something, I try to know it. So I'm just saying is if there's a way to use the calendar to establish quorums, because last week we had a stumble, or so that's my only advice. I don't think there's not a call to action there, just an observation.
Julian, do you know whether it's possible to try to get the invites out 3 or 4 weeks in advance instead of a week or two?
I can talk to Mark about that. We typically don't go through the calendar and actually staff them with who the tech's going to be until once we do that is then when we send them out. But yeah, let me talk to Mark. We could probably figure some out.
Okay. See, I think the problem is, Christian, Jackie's trying to do this a month or so ahead, and
I understand.
the tech people don't get to it until.
So Bob,
10
I
days or
have
so.
an alternative here, because we could send out the calendar. I can send out calendar invites, or Kim can send out calendar invites for meetings. And then, you can put it on your calendar based on that, but then you are going to get a separate Zoom invite then later on from the IT people that you would have to replace that on your calendar. There isn't any way to combine
Good
it.
idea. Does that work for you, Christian?
Well,
I guess as long, yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to, I'll just accept both, right? And click
Yeah.
the Zoom one on meeting.
Okay,
When
then
you-
we're going to start doing that. We will
Great.
send out calendar invites for both June meetings, and you can accept or decline, and we will, that's what we'll try. We'll try
And the
that.
first one's to establish a quorum, and the second one is actually the invite to the actual meeting. Got it.
Right.
Great.
Okay, I thought about I understand that Christian, Christian's point, and that would be the best we can do.
That is not only good, it's good enough.
Okay, then everybody has to remember that when they get that Zoom invite, that has the actual link information, and that what they already have on their calendar is not going to get them into the meeting.
Jackie,
So the
will you
people-
check one more time to make sure we've got the right email address for Rob on things you're sending him?
Yeah, yes, Rob, why don't you send me an email and I can double check it against the email I have for you, but I think I have the right email, and it was May 4th when the loss opinion went out. So I'm not really sure exactly what
What's
happened.
the address you use, Jackie?
Hold on, I have to, let me pull it.
Sorry.
I used the same address that you had used in your email.
RADIR2000@gmail.com.
Yes,
That's what
No,
I have for Rob.
yeah, it's RADJR.
Oh, I don't have a J. There you go.
RAD Junior. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that.
So RADJR.
R.
R.
It's just my initials.
Okay,
2000.
RAD Junior, got it. That
awesome.
explains it. The I looks like a J in Cyrillian.
Yeah, that is.
Record, I have it correct in mine, Rob.
Ah!
I got
Well,
something
well,
right.
I
I
know
did
there's a
something
lot of-
right today.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of correct ones because I get emails. So every once in a while I hear reference to something. I go, well, I try to default, give it the benefit of the doubt. It could be on me.
Okay, Andrew, you're sending all the emails from now on.
I am not requesting any responsibility here.
I'm retracting my I have no more business, Bob.
Do you have a motion, Christian?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second to Christian's motion?
Second.